What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on net gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. So right here, starting with NEMEX platform, we have a gap down opening rollover. As mentioned yesterday that we might see a gap down opening as the other two platforms were a bit far from the NEMEX. Now we had a rollover and price is now getting towards a next level of major support, which is right here. As you can see, it is a level of major support that has been retested multiple times by the price. Now at this point it is very simple. On a short-term basis, we are looking for sell trades only, not for the long-term. If you're looking at on a weekly time frame, on a long-term we are still above 50 EMA, still in an uptrend. So as we take over trades on smaller time frame, but I do get some messages from traders to give a long-term overview as well. That is why I'm looking at on 4-hour and long-term as well. So for now, personally look at my entries on 4-hour and just simply look for a pullback. Now looking at this oversold situation in the RSI, correction is very likely. That doesn't mean the price is just reversing from here. That could be correction and then a bounce down back to this zone. Now the zone right here, it is 2.905 goes up to 3.019. Now this was the zone that was mentioned a couple of times in my last video, that if the price won't hold on this zone, it will come down to this zone, which is the weekly level as well, which is also the correction on a weekly time frame as well before the price pushes up. It is something we're going to discuss in the upcoming video. So for now, I have these zones ready on the charts for NEMEX. I'm going to go through the other platforms as well and just look for the pullback. I'm only interested in taking bearish trades with a bearish engulfing pattern. That is all I want to see. It can either form from the zone that has been recently broken, which is right up there. Price could retest this zone, forms bearish engulfer or double top, or just form simply bearish engulfing pattern. Once we have that, we're going to go short using 1 ATR for the targets, for the stop loss and take profit, both. You can manage your trades to 2 ATR or 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Now here on NEMEX, we do have this zone, but we do not have any sort of valid entry confirmation. So we might see an engulfing candle, double bottom within this zone, double bottom something like this. You see a massive shoot up from here, but not instantly. It forms a double bottom, gap up opening, push back down, then start to push up gradually. So that is what we need to see. Once we have a double bottom here with the oversold situation, in that case we'll have a strong buy signal. So look for double bottom from this rejection zone, or look for double bottom within this whole zone, which is 3.122, that goes down to 2.9785. It is a zone where the price is currently inside of. Not a very big level. Big level is right here, which is less likely for the price to get to. For now, just look at this level. And bearish trades, of course, as we are below 50 EMA, we just look for the bearish engulfing pattern. Now, for the reversal, we must break above. And for those signals, we want to see either a double bottom, then a price break above this neckline, pushes up, break above 50 EMA, pull back, and price will start to push up in an uptrend. Now we are getting to the 45 degrees angle. It is pushing up on a 60 degrees angle. Now it is something which I'll explain some other day, but the method of 45 degrees angle is very strong. When the price moves from 45 degrees angle, it is a strong move. Again, it is something I don't want to mention here and it will just confuse you, but I want to see some confluence, which is simply my bullish engulfer double bottom here and bearish engulfer from a sell entry condition. On Ovanda, we have a level below, which is right here on this platform, which is the trend continuation bullish zone. 3.199 goes up to 3.324 from where we are looking to enter our buy trades. Just bearish engulfing entries we are looking at must be below 50 EMA. Once we have that, we are good to go short. That is all we are looking at. Keep an eye on these zones, on these green zones for your possible buy entries, and bearish engulfing pattern is something I'll be looking for my pullback entry bearish. Next up, we have gold. Gold is now ranging sideways and we can expect some range. At this point, if you're wondering, that is not a valid head and shoulder pattern, but we are still above 50 EMA. So at this point, I'm not taking any trades because it invalidates one of my pullback entry rule. It must break above these highs or price must come down to my green zone, which is 2712.13, goes up to 2723.28. Once the price comes down to the zones, form my buy condition, bullish engulfers double bottom in hammer candle or a 382 bullish candle within this zone. In that case, I will go long. So only this zone I'm looking at for the buy entries. Otherwise, I'm not not looking anything here on gold. Now, if you are someone who looking at your entries on smaller time frame, once the price break below 50 MA, look for your short trades. But I personally look for my entries on 4 hour. Once we are here, only then I'm looking at my entries. Or we want to see a double top formation at this zone, or if the price dramatically push up to these level, as you can see these numbers in blue, only then I'm going short. So we are in between and we can see some range before the price decide to push up or lower dramatically. So wait with patience, no condition here on gold. For now, we are just waiting. We had some nice badass trades, remember that. So waiting for a while will not hurt you. Next up, we have silver. Like I mentioned, silver will just range up and down within this zone. We have no confirmed trend, so expect some range. Once the price broke above these highs or these lows, only then we have a confirmation of a trend. That is all we are looking at, nothing else. Once the price break above these highs, just a pullback buy entry, break below these lows, pullback sell entries. In that case, if we are broken above, we are looking at 31.85, goes to 32.32. If we are broken below, we are looking at this zone, which is 28.90, that goes down to 28.74, a minor level of support. So wait for the breakout above or below. Trading is more about patience and discipline. You don't have to be in the trade all the time. Finally, we have crude oil. Has just formed a double bottom pattern. Now it is a very aggressive double bottom. So it's totally up to you if you want to enter this trade. If you are aggressive and risky trader, crude oil is very risky commodity. But in this type of scenario, I keep my stop loss below this rejection zone, and you can go 1-to-1 or 1.2-to-1. You can manage your trades to 1.4-to-1 reward to risk ratio as well. That's totally up to you. 1-to-1 initially, or 1 ATR is also something which is less than $1, which is something like this. You can also use for your stops and targets. So for now, that is something I'm looking at here on crude oil. Might see a bounce from here, looking at this major level of support. If you have broken and closed below these lows, in that case, of course, the stop loss will hit if you have taken this trade, and price will continue to push lower. We have a divergence with a double bottom, which is a good confluence as well. So let's see if it holds and if it pushes up from here. Again, very aggressive double bottom. If you are someone who want to wait for the better condition, wait for the pullback and bullish engulfing candle or a 382 bullish candle, that will be the strongest double bottom. So it is something you need to decide how you want to take these trades. On Ovanda, the price still didn't hit the zone, which is right here. On Ovanda, we still want to see a push down and then a possible bounce out of. So let's see if you have a condition here on Ovanda or not. Valid bearish engulfer right here if you are wondering. If the price pushes down within this zone again and forms a condition inside this zone, I'll be still looking for my buy entry. Same goes with capital.com. If let's say if this didn't play out, the price come down, I'll still look for my buy entries. But in that case, I'll start to look for my sell entries as well. It is something I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos. So keep an eye and let's see how this goes. 1-to-1 looks something like this. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, this video thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade great. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.